Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm just leaving my home base in Capitan, where I don't have a road yet, and it looks like I may not because the contractor is not responding to my phone calls and text messages. But that's okay. I can handle it. Just another little bump in the road of life. So here we go. This is Capitan, New Mexico. This is on a Tuesday morning, about 10:40, and the temperature right now is 71. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Kind of going into the sun, but not too bad. But having said that, what's the plans, Rusty, for your Capitan home base? Capitan, New Mexico home base? Well, right now my plans are I'm going to run out my limit, 14-day limit at the BLM, which will be next Thursday or Friday. Then I'm just going to move over to my lot and dry camp for a few days and see how it works without any power or water. And if it's okay, then I'll stay in Capitan for a few more weeks and go back to Texas to my home base near Kingsland about the third week of September. And on the way, I'll stop by Capitan RV Manufacturing in Rice, Texas, because there's a few things I need to get fixed on my casita, minor items, but it is covered by warranty, so I'm not going to do it. I'll let them do it. So that's the plan there. Now, as far as anything else, I have thought about possibly maybe doing a little more traveling. I'm not sure. May go up north in New Mexico somewhere, but we'll see. If it works out, the weather's okay. The second week of August here in Capitan, you know, if the temperature is right around 80 for highs, that'll work out okay. But if it's 88 to 90 or 88 in that range, then it ain't going to be okay. I'll be toast. And I'm not going to like that, and so I'll be ready to go somewhere else. I thought about going back over to Valley of Fires, but I about wore my welcome out over there. And it's too hot to go down to Oliver Lee near Alamogordo, the state park there, even though I've got the state park pass. And going to state parks is very attractive. It's just that the state park pass is sort of a semi-illusion in that you're going to be lucky to find a place with water and electric. And then making reservations, I've already checked several places, state parks, and the reservation window for this summer through the end of September is pretty much filled up for water and electric. Now, if you just want to dry camp, probably find something. But I don't like toasting. As far as going north, where would I go? I don't know. I'd check out the Corps of Engineer place near Cochiti, south of about 25 miles south of Santa Fe, because that'd give me a springboard to go check out Santa Fe, which is really a beautiful area, and go downtown to the square or plaza, whatever they call it, and see my old gal Sonia. What a queen. I'm sure she's not there anyway, but just a thought. And eventually then head back to Texas. But if it doesn't work out, in other words, if I get to the lot next week, the latter part of next week, like Friday, and or my home base in Capitan, and it's a little warm, what will I do then? Well, like I said, I may go north, or I could start leisurely heading back, or slowly heading back to my home base in Texas. In other words, take about 2 weeks or more to get back to my home base by going to, you know, city parks, county parks, and maybe a state park every now and then that have, you know, water and electric, and you know, just, you know, stay, you know, like you can stay 2 or 3 days at some of these county parks for a very little fee, and I might do that and see some towns out in Northwest Texas. So again, I've got some options, but we'll just have to see. It doesn't bother me. I feel good, fine. I mean, the contractors, you know, I had 2 contractors come and give me a bid, say they'd be there very soon. Neither one of them showed up, and now this other guy can't even, at least one of them texted me and told me he couldn't do it, or they wouldn't be able to get to it. That was nice. This one's not even going to tell me he can't do it, I guess. But we'll see. He may show up tomorrow and get the whole thing done. If he does, that's good. That'd be another thing done this year, because next year the only thing I'd have to do is get the power on and the water on. I would turn the water on this year, but to do that would require $240 to put the meter on, $58 a month for 1 month of water, and then a $100 disconnect fee. That's a little pricey. So we'll wait and do that when I get here next year, because they can hook up the water in one day, either the same day or the next day. So there's no problem with that. And as far as putting a cover, you probably do have to get a permit from the city to do that, and that would take some time. I noticed that there were some people that had applied for permits for carports, and it didn't define whether it was the aluminum carport or what. I also saw that if it was under $5,000, you didn't have to worry about it. And I also saw that if it was, as far as driveways and stuff, if it was not concrete, if it was just gravel, you didn't need a permit. So I don't need a permit for the gravel that I'm going to have done, so that's good. But all in all, everything's going fine. I do like this area, so that's a big plus. And we'll just kind of let life drift along here like I'm in an inner tube in the ocean of life and see where we go. But I'll guide it a little bit. I'll put my hand in the water every now and then and kind of paddle maybe. But having said that, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a heads up on where we are. They've got some events coming up. They've got Fort Stanton days this weekend, supposedly Saturday and Sunday. I think it might be Friday and Saturday, but I think it's this weekend. And then next week, starting on August the 6th or 5th or 6th, is the Lincoln County Fair, and that will certainly be a big event for this area. And I'll probably check out some things there, because I will be here through this weekend and next week for sure. Went walking around Capitan this morning and checked things out. Nice little community to walk around in. Yeah, that's the big upside for that home base right there. The biggest plus for me is I can get up in the mornings, and for my walking, I can walk down and check the mail. If I need something from the grocery store, I can continue my walk right by Smokey's grocery store or Smokey's Market, get groceries. They have a deli there. You can get breakfast, lunch, and whatever. They also have some prepared foods that you can put in your freezer, like meatloaf and other stuff they make. So, overall, I give the lot purchase a 9. Even though I'm having some difficulty getting things done, that happens. Everybody knows that. I mean, when you've got a small job for a contractor, they're not real excited about it, because they got to make a living and they got to get those good jobs, the big ones. They got to pick the plums first, and they get down to the blueberries later. But having said that, guys, from out here in the middle of nowhere at the Bureau of Land Management Park, here on the left, you may be able to see it. It's just coming into view. This is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Also, you may notice, today for some reason, the link was about 1 foot long, and I don't know if that's a permanent change or that was just today or what, but it's still the link to Amazon products, so use it. It's okay. Maybe they'll go back to the short link pretty soon. But having said that, I'm arriving at my campsite here, and there's is that Kim No Channel, or is that Frugal RV Gal, or is that somebody else? Anyway, that's the hosts out here. I think that's Kim No Channel. I thought she was supposed to be at the library today, but I guess she ain't. But be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, do everything you can to keep your health. And you'll want to do things like this. And, it's not for everybody. You do what you do and enjoy your life the best way you can. That's a cottonwood tree. They've got several of those around here. I can't pull it far enough to get all the way in the shade, or I'll hit one of those posts. But having said that, guys, stand guard at the door of your mind. Enjoy your life. And, we'll get it all done here soon. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.